So I am Austin with National Piling Products. Today we're going to be going over a 760 head that is TE-760, new on the skid. Going to be talking about the nitrogen tanks and the importance of it. We recommend that every day from the beginning of your project, you're going to check in the morning, check your high and your low accumulators. Make sure that those are up to charge. Without that, you can cause damage to the head and it's going to slow your production rate. So touching on why it is important to make sure that your accumulators are charged to the spec and not allow them to run dry. If you allow your diaphragms to go empty and continue to run on them as such, what can happen is your hammer, the rod inside of it, will have a lot more play. The fluid is a lot more violent. It'll cause it to cavitate. So it can cause hammer seals to go out, oil to get into your rotation housing, damage and scoring to your hammer rod, cavitation of the oil, overheating. An easy way to tell if you're drilling in the middle of the day is you're going to be looking at your hammer lines. Your hammer lines will start jumping really bad if it gets low on charge. So jumping into charging one of the nitrogen accumulators, what we're going to start off with is you want to make sure that you have your Schrader valve covers. Without these, you can get grout, dirt, all sorts of buildup in there that can prevent you from getting an actual fill in the future. So once that's off, you're going to take your 3/4 inch wrench, and without putting the hose on it, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and open that up. What that does by opening it up without a hose on it gives you visibility to make sure there is no oil inside of it, showing that you could possibly have a leak. So once you open it, you're going to go ahead and drain it down. And you're going to see nice dry air come out. By that draining, once that's drained, you can go ahead and hook up your charge hose and tighten that down. Once that's tightened down, you're going to have your tank opened up. Make sure that you have above your 700 psi in your tank, or it's not going to be able to charge fully. Then you're going to slowly turn this down and watch your outgoing pressure raise. Let that go all the way up until you get your 700 psi. So there I have 700 psi. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and shut my Schrader valve again. Once you have your Schrader valve closed, you're going to go ahead and open this back up so that you don't empty your tank when you take your hose off. So even though that's opened up, you're typically still going to have some pressure in this line. Make sure you're not to have your fingers close to the line as you're unhooking it, as it's going to leak out. Now that you have your hose unhooked, Make sure to put your cap for your Schrader valve back on to prevent grout, dirt, and debris from entering. That's all there is to it.